I saw how happy you guys made each other, and so I tried to let you go. And then this summer, being around you again and talking the way that we used to, and you looking me the way that you used to, I see you again and all my plans go to poo. I love Jeremiah. He's my brother. He's my family. And I hate myself for doing this. But when I see the two of you together, I flippin' hate him. Belly, don't be with him. Don't marry him. Be with me.
You will never be what Jer is to me. I love him.
And he doesn't walk away when things get hard.
Why didn't you tell me to say that?
Sorry.
You just wanted to. You just stole my line.
And scene. So welcome to today's podcast.
Welcome to today's podcast. We have our recurring guests. Fan favorite recurring guests.
Fan favorite.
The only guests so far.
Yeah.
We have Maria and Dan back here with us.
Back on the pod. And we're all wearing matching sweatshirts.
Yes, sir.
Wait, why don't you guys intro for us today?
Oh, okay. Hey, guys. Welcome to the pod. We don't know yet. So, Dan, what are we talking about today?
I don't know yet. What are we talking about, Maria?
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
Let's take a look at our sweatshirts, shall we?
Oh!
If you can comment down below and you know what this is in reference to right now at this timestamp, let us know.
Wait, I'll do a hint.
That was really good.
Can you explain that for the podcast listeners?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I had something in my mouth, and then I dropped it out of shock.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Belly.
Yeah. Hey.
Wait, guys. Before we start, I just want to say something.
I know what you're going to say. Let's hear it.
I didn't say it.
No, I know.
I've been waiting
I'm an
to.
empath.
No,
I've been waiting to say it the whole day.
I know, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Happy International Women's Day.
I was waiting for that.
Oh!
Thank you, Dan.
Can I just say, though? Isn't it funny how the day is 23 hours? Like, we don't even get the full 24 hours. Isn't that hilarious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, inequality.
Just wanted to mention that.
Wait,
Wait,
freaking
we
men
get
plan
paid
that.
Yeah, I
70
know.
cents on the dollar.
I know, yeah.
Wait, I think
Just wanted to
honestly,
mention
We get paid 23
I think women
hours
should get paid more.
Hot take.
No, not more than men. Like more. In general. I think we should have equality.
That's the hotter take.
No. I think equality is like. I think we should not pay people based on their gender.
Well, I think equality is a
great
really
take.
good idea.
It's a great take.
Yeah.
Wait, I've never really thought
I think that
about
makes a lot of
equality.
sense.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the summer turned pretty.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll talk about when Belly turned pretty.
Right.
Yes.
And the two boys that were obsessed with her when that happened.
Yep.
And I feel
war.
like, although it is March 2026, I do think in June 2025, this was my whole life.
Yeah, every Wednesday we would sit on this couch
We would.
and then watch on your guys' bad TV.
Yes.
Like, it would buffer so much. It's really painful.
It was Amazon's fault.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't invited.
No,
Right.
No, but
Yeah.
thanks for being here anyway.
thanks for
Of
being
course,
here
of
anyway.
course.
Yeah.
So all four of us are extremely huge fans of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I would say so. Yeah.
Boring merch.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I just think it would be really apt for us to discuss all of the thoughts that we had, why it was so addicting,
Yeah.
Yeah.
why it was taking over our lives last summer,
Yeah.
and
What team were we on?
and
Yeah.
what team we were on.
Yeah. This is a moment for our generation.
And how it relates to our own lives
Right.
and the lives of others.
Love that.
And our loved ones. And our children's children.
Right. This show we're going to be telling our kids about.
Yeah, honestly.
Right. Well, I'm going to be telling my kids, you need to watch out for these types of men.
True.
This Jeremiah and this Conrad.
Yeah.
Conrad.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there's a non-zero chance that it'll be our kids, or at least your kids, that will be in those situations together.
Wait, together?
Together?
No, like
You mean like mutually dating?
You
Like,
mean
like,
yeah.
dating each
like
other?
my
you
child
guys,
is
no,
Conrad?
like you guys will be the moms in the show, right?
Whoa.
Oh, I call Laurel.
Well, the other one dies, so who wants to be that one?
Oh, Spoiler alerts, by the
Oh,
way.
Dude, what
wait,
the heck,
right.
dude?
We're gonna spoil the whole
Disclosure.
show.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
spoil
yeah.
the whole
It's been 6 months. You should have watched
Yeah.
it.
Also, we're assuming that you know the show, so we don't have to recap it.
Right.
Maybe give like a 2-sentence summary.
Well, I think because we're talking about things beyond the show, like life concepts,
Yeah.
I think
Hopefully this is...
this is applicable to all.
Right.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
this
Okay,
show is
I'll
for
just give
all.
a 2-second
Okay.
sentence summary. You
Okay.
guys are.
Okay.
Let's just be direct, okay?
Okay.
There's this girl
Are you about to mansplain to us?
named Belly.
On International Women's Day?
There's this girl named Belly. She turns pretty. There's 2 brothers. They fight over her, and in the end, she chooses one of them. That's it.
That was
Pretty
one
good.
sentence.
That was pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we have to say.
Not bad.
Okay, I'm gonna shut down for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to shut down.
No,
It's
no.
International
As
Women's Day.
women, we're allowing you to
Yeah,
have
yeah,
this
yeah.
space.
Okay, I like listening though.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
What the heck?
It's called.
That's nice.
It's called active listening.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, let's first talk about what teams for the majority of the seasons,
Okay.
and then why.
Okay, want to start?
Well, I was Team Jeremiah for much of the show until they freaking made him a monster in the 3rd season.
Yes, that makes sense.
Even season 1, when he was just inserting himself?
Yeah, and he was cringe.
I think it was like true, but I think sometimes boys are cringe, but I think sometimes like the cringier ones are like the more genuine. You know what I mean?
Like they're true to themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
I like that. Yeah.
Like, or like the nerdier ones are like more genuine.
Yeah.
When you're like super like
Nonchalant.
closed off, can't communicate your feelings,
Yeah.
has mommy issues.
Oh, you know they're not a player then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like unable to
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So I was Team Jeremiah for up until the end of season 2. Pass it down.
I think I'm toxic. Cause I was Team Conrad like the whole time.
Can you explain?
Yeah. I think part of it was like Jeremiah being cringy. In season 1 just being annoying personally. But also I think what I really like is when like I don't know how to describe this. It's when like you like someone for so long and then it finally happens. Like I think I really enjoyed that like
you're a sucker.
process. Yeah, or just like
A yearner.
yes. And it like
Yes.
works out in the end and then just like oh like he was always there for you know what I mean? Like that kind of vibe. I think that's what I liked.
Yeah.
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 I don't like condone his like broody behavior. I think that
Brooding.
That's a really good clarification because I was about to judge you for it.
yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's more of like their situation in which like they grew up together. She's always liked him. He like, was like so kind to her when they're younger and like just like a great figure that she like looked up to and like liked and stuff. And then like it happens and like it works out right. To me, I
Yeah.
really enjoyed that process.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who is that for you in your own life?
Moving on. So
Pass.
Team.
Anyway.
I actually am Team Jeremiah
Whoa.
because I know that he was a really bad boyfriend, but I see myself more in Jeremiah than Conrad.
Oh, how so?
I think I'm cringy and I think I'm nerdy. So I think
3.9 GPA.
I think Team Jeremiah because I just relate more to him and I think I see the world the way he does.
Yeah.
But his actions are just terrible.
Oh.
Yeah. But I mean I like him. But I think Conrad treated her better at the end.
At the end, yeah.
Yeah.
In what ways do you relate to him besides the nerdy?
I think he's just like more like open than Conrad is.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
see you as the brooding type of guy.
Yeah, like if I try brooding, I think I start laughing. Like if I gave like a brooding face, like
Yeah,
it
no.
wouldn't. Yeah.
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 So that's my take.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Over the course of the many episodes that I watched and rewatched, and my analysis of the seasons that I partook in, which was season 3.
Also halfway through season 3.
Yeah.
So we were watching it, and then like I think you just popped in for a random episode, and we're like, oh, I don't think you'll like it. But then she got so hooked.
She got so hooked
Read the books
and read the
Oh, you read
books.
the books too?
I read the 3rd book.
The 3rd book
Well,
because she couldn't wait
because-
until the next episode
Yeah,
came out.
it was just they would only come out once a week, and that
Yeah.
was just too slow. So
Yeah.
I needed to know what happened. And the book is usually better anyway.
Was it better?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sorry, Jenny.
But the movie's coming out
stand
soon.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
we'll watch the movie.
Should be crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just have to be team Belly needs to stay single.
Oh, secret third option.
Yeah,
Wow.
team single because Belly of all the characters was the most toxic.
Agreed.
Oh,
Honestly,
that's
Enough.
fire. Yeah.
Yep.
Feminist, yeah. It's not the summer she learned how to be herself or to get an identity.
Yeah. Yeah.
is the summer she turned pretty for other people. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Whoa.
The summer she turned toxic.
But
Yeah.
then in season 3, she does go to Paris and like finds herself a little bit.
By smoking.
Okay, the next part of this question is what does what you picked say about you?
Oh.
Is that what you guys are looking for in a man's?
I think maybe mine is like I'm like always like stuck in the past or something.
Whoa.
Is that deep?
Whoa.
Right? Because my premise is like, oh, she like liked him for so long and there's no one else for her but him. Like, I mean, like,
And they repeat that across the seasons. Like, I feel like they did that very intentionally. Like,
Yeah.
the wording, I will never get over. Like, I will never
Yeah.
love someone like you.
Yeah, or even Jeremiah says that too. Like Jeremiah will say like, "Oh, like there will always be something between you and Conrad."
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
believe in like
Yeah. Yeah.
progress. Or, like,
True. Yeah.
or just new people.
That's a pretty fixed mindset. honestly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, versus a growth mindset.
No
yeah.
growth
Interesting.
mindset, yeah.
Is that me?
So Maria, is there someone in your childhood that you like kind of felt that way about?
No, but I also wonder if it's because like lack of closure. So like you're always just like holding on, maybe.
Oh.
But then it becomes like the idea of someone and like who they were to you back then, maybe. I don't know.
It's kind of like past lives.
Yeah, it's like past lives.
It's like also like The
Yeah.
Great Gatsby. If you guys
It is like Great
have,
Gatsby,
have
too.
you guys read that novel?
Yes, we've read it.
Okay, cool.
Private school.
You didn't read it in
Wait,
private school, though.
public high school?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I feel like the brooding is just like, and we'll touch on this later as to why brooding in any way could be possibly attractive, but I feel like
We will.
T.
I feel like Jeremiah was just always more positive. And like he just always saw like the brighter side of things.
Yeah.
And I think I also really admired when he in season 3 like went to Conrad and was like, or season 2, and he was like, Conrad, like if you really want to pursue Belly and you still have feelings for her, like I don't want to take that away from you. And you should tell her. And then he literally says, I will like let her go if you decide to do that. And so he gives her that chance.
Yeah.
Or he gives him that chance. And then in season 3, when Conrad breaks up the wedding, spoiler,
Yeah.
Jeremiah's like, I gave you a second chance.
Yeah.
You don't get another one. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't effing get another one.
Yeah.
Is that when he punched him again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he gets punched a lot.
I know. Anyways, I feel like I really admired him for doing that. Even though he's the younger brother,
Yeah.
he like still
Took charge.
yeah. He like he wanted to let his brother have it. Yeah. But of course Belly has a decision in this as well.
Yeah.
It's not just him.
Yeah.
That's true.
Or did Jared not want to be second choice, you know? And I feel like season 3, he struggled so much with that insecurity.
Yeah, that's also true.
And so it's like, if that's still an open door for either of them, like,
Yeah.
go for it so I don't get hurt again. I feel like that's what he said
Yeah.
a couple times.
So it's not even like he's like trying to be like the better person. It's like to protect
Both,
himself.
maybe.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
guess,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He is hella insecure in season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I mean,
that's tough.
I think he was put in
Yeah,
a
it's kind of
situation
valid.
where
Yeah.
I think anyone would be insecure,
Yeah.
right?
And again, Belly, like, because she's trying to figure out her life and she should not be getting married.
Yeah.
True. So why was Conrad even possibly attractive in any way?
Team Conrad, please share.
I think people on the internet are gonna come for me because I just said that, like, how could Conrad be attractive? But I think it's because we just before this, we watched season 1 and 2 recap,
Yeah, and he's not great in that.
and Conrad's not great.
Yeah.
But then in season 3, he really shows up. So,
Yeah,
true,
true.
yeah.
And to, like, her redemption, we have a Conrad calendar on our wall. So.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, I think when people are unavailable, it's like they have like a mysterious element to them. And I think that a lot of people like really enjoy being unique, as in being the only person that can like uncover that mystery element.
Yeah.
Like to everyone else, they're just like dark or like an onion, like you don't know what's going on inside your head and just like closed off. But then like if you're that special person, if you're like that person that is like dating them or like has that like special connection and you can peel the onion and see the layers underneath, like to you feel like special, and you feel like, oh, like
True.
I have somehow like not really earned is the right word, but I have like discovered this side of this person that no one else knows, and so like that's why I feel special, and that's why I feel like we have this like special connection. I think that's why people are attracted to like unavailable people, because you're like, oh, I want to figure out what's beneath, and like only I can figure that out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is that toxic though? Like a
A little bit. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Or it's like, yes.
Oh, sorry. It's also kind of related to the chase, right? Like, I think, like, in general, the chase is very exciting.
Yeah.
But when you're chasing someone that's, like, also, like, so mysterious,
Yeah.
like, there's, like, levels to that.
Have you ever tried to be mysterious?
We're talking...
Dan?
Me?
Dan?
No.
I don't think Dan.
Isn't that, hasn't there been like advice to guys to like not give it all away at once?
Or like to play the game?
Yeah.
I think some guys... It really depends on your strategy.
And what's yours?
My strategy is just to be an open book, be on podcasts, and talk about my feelings.
Yeah, sing to her during a dance.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Now more than ever. But yeah, sorry for taking up too much time. Go ahead. Go ahead, woman. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So yeah, I felt
It's like when you like someone and your friend's like, what? Like, you like this guy? But you're like, no, like, trust me. Like, you know, he's like different.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
I'm with him, like,
I can change him.
That's an even deeper level.
Yeah,
it's like first like, oh, you understand him, and
Yeah.
then the deeper level is, oh, I want to fix him.
yeah.
You know what they say? To be known is to be loved.
True.
Nice.
Yeah.
True.
Sorry, that's go
Nice.
woman, go.
Wait, stop apologizing, man.
No, yeah.
No, I just want
Stop
to.
Yeah.
apologizing, man.
I want to listen.
Damn, you're so woke, I cannot.
I'm from San Francisco, dude.
In the first season, like Conrad, you do see bits and pieces of like, oh, he was the one who was like holding the burden of
Yeah.
like knowing
Yeah.
his mom had cancer.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like it peeled back a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Also like he quits football in first season, and like we're like, why did he quit football? Like that's so like weird of him, and he's acting so
Yeah,
strange.
yeah.
But it's because he has like a bad relationship with his dad, and his dad is the one who like really pushed him to be good at football. And then
Yeah.
he was like, after he stopped caring about what his dad thinks, he was like, I'm quitting football. And that's why he quits. And it's
Yeah.
because like his dad cheated on his mom, like all this stuff.
Yeah.
So like you find out
Yeah.
different parts of him.
And I
Yeah.
feel like we witnessed Belly, her push and pull with Conrad was like when she peeled back another layer, then they would like reconcile and like make back up because like
True.
she would
Yeah.
understand. And I think we were like following that with her, like, oh, we understand and oh, we empathize with Conrad again. And it was like, and like at the end of at the end of season 2, was it like on the beach? She was like, if I had known, I would have fought more for you.
Yeah.
I would have fought more for us.
Yeah.
And it was like I want to understand you.
Yeah.
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 Those beach scenes are always so crazy.
True.
Yeah, but yeah.
Mommy, we kissed on the beach. I thought you knew.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be with him. Be with me. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't.
How
laugh.
do you guys know that?
You didn't laugh at my joke.
Word for word.
It was so iconic.
It was iconic.
He was like, "Don't be with him. Be with me." Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I think watching the recap, I did notice something that like whenever he's like Conrad states his intentions and it doesn't go his way, he immediately like pulls back.
Shuts
He's
off.
like,
Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah.
actually, I didn't mean it. We're like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
never mind. It's like fine. Like,
Ah!
but if all he did was like, he
Or-
said
own
it
up
should
to
be like,
it.
hey, like
Yeah.
I feel this
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's like an element of his pride, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he
but-
puts himself out there and then it just doesn't go his way and he's like, oh, wait, I gotta retract.
Or like his
Yeah.
defense mechanism.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
one out.
Yeah.
He puts every wall up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I feel like as watchers, like that's what keeps us going. We're like, can he come back out? Like, can he come back around?
Yeah.
Can we reconcile this
Yeah.
again?
And the thing is, in season 3, he does.
Yeah.
Because during
On
the,
the beach?
bachelorette party, yes, on the
Oh.
beach, but during the
Oh, that
bachelorette
was a good
party,
part of the scene,
when
yeah.
he was like, or after the bachelorette, after he had confessed to her at the beach, and then they wake up in the morning, and then he's like I laid myself bare to you last night, and like I'm trying to like
Oh, he's trying.
yeah, trying to like leave this with a piece of pride, but you won't let me have that. Yeah. And then he's like, I still, like, I've loved you, like, this whole time. And then he kind of sticks with it from then on out. But I feel like before he would like retract and then close off.
True.
And what was Belly's line at the end, like, of season 2 or whatever? She was like, Conrad Fisher gives and takes away.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and I'm evicting him from my head or something.
From my heart.
My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
But, which is like valid from her perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or that's the toxicity of the brooding thing.
Yeah. Something that I also was thinking about was like, so I feel like this whole season, like, or I'm talking about season 1, where like we don't know what's going on inside Conrad's brain, but then once we find out, we have like a soft spot for him. Like, oh man, like he was like holding all this in.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, I was like, but doesn't excuse his actions though, right?
Yeah,
Like he shouldn't have done that still, and I feel like I wish they had kind of addressed that, or like he could have been more like, oh, you know, like I'm going through something, and that's like it's really tough, but like
I can't share it right now.
yeah, and like own up to that. I don't know, because I feel like we like forgive him for like how he acted in season 1 because he was going through a hard time.
Yeah.
I think also to just give a different perspective, he's like a 16-year-old boy with a bad relationship with his dad, and he like kind of a fragmented relationship with his mom.
Yeah.
Right. So like I think he was just like really confused. He's
True. I forgot.
And he
they're
didn't
16.
have anyone. He didn't have anyone to like talk to.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So I think he just needed some people to talk to.
True.
Or listen to like a podcast like this, honestly.
So meta.
Conrad Fisher, this is for you.
Yeah. And that's why I feel like it was nice of the author guy that like he meets in season 1
Oh,
or
Cleveland
season 2.
or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he like tells the author guy like, hey, like I'm going through this. Hey, like my mom has cancer. I don't know what to do. Like just a third party that he could talk to.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't talk to Jared. He couldn't talk to his mom.
That's the therapist character of
That's
the
true.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. I forgot they were 16. Actually, I feel kind of bad now. Like I
'cause,
forgot
like-
they were in high school.
Dude, like I don't know, like as a 16-year-old boy, like it's really hard to regulate your emotions and care about like deeper things.
That's true.
Were you regulated at 16?
Oh, I was pretty normal, yeah.
That's good. That's
I was
good.
pretty normal.
Happy for you.
Yeah. I got really mad about like stupid things. Like there's this one story, I think I told Maria this a while ago. I downloaded a virus on my computer trying to watch La La Land.
Oh, of course it was La La Land.
And I threw my phone on my bed, it bounced and hit the wall. So I had a broken computer and a broken phone. And my
That's
mom
really funny.
No, this like my mom was like the maddest she's ever gonna be.
Oh.
Oh, Audrey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, Mom. But yeah, it's hard for teenage boys to regulate their emotions.
Yeah.
Actually,
I get
you're
that.
right. That's
I get
Did you
that.
fix the computer?
Yeah, we had to go to the Apple store.
Oh.
Tough.
Okay, next point is the reality of like dating in your 20s, dating in the city of New York City versus what we saw on TV.
Yeah. And we'll caveat that like dating in New York City, I feel like is a particular experience.
That's true.
And we have very particular circles.
Yeah.
But I feel like when we were watching the show, we would joke often that like you're so aware that this was written by a woman.
Yeah.
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 That's
Like
really
these
true.
characters were crafted by the female
Yeah.
heart and mind.
The male characters
Yeah,
were
specifically.
crafted
Very
by-
obviously. Yeah.
I feel like
That-
Conrad becomes really perfect in the end.
Oh,
Yeah, like too
yeah.
perfect.
I think like there were particular actions that we would obsess over about Conrad, which
like what?
was. Do you remember when when Jared and Belly were planning the wedding and Belly was alone planning over the summer?
Yeah.
And then he noticed that she wasn't eating because and he assumed that it was because she was really sad because she wasn't talking to her mom because her mom was against the wedding.
Right.
And so her mom was like, I'm not going to come to your wedding. And she was planning everything by herself. She didn't have the support of her mom. And so she wasn't eating. And then Conrad calls her mom and asks her to meet him. And he's like, hey, like, I think you would really, really regret it if you didn't go. And and talks her into it. And then the next episode is like her showing up to her bridal shower. And it's like an emotional scene. And like Conrad noticed that about her and then cared enough to reach out to her mom.
I think part of why we don't think we see like that kind of like observant Conrad like situation is because I feel like, or for them, like they've known each other for like their whole lives, and like I feel like people in New York, like it's hard to like have someone by your side for that long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people we meet here, like we're always like people are always coming and going in New York, and like
Yeah.
you're never like that close to someone
Yeah.
of perhaps the opposite gender, and like for that long of a time where they're able to like
Yeah.
observe things and be like, oh, this is because of this part of their past, right? Because like you're just meeting them like maybe like a year ago, and you know like a very small portion of their life. Like you don't know like their entire history.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's hard to like be observant and like
That's true.
be that kind of person that Conrad is with just like the context that you're given.
Like
of
the
how you-
understanding of Belly.
yeah,
that
of who you
have.
know them as.
Yeah. I feel like that is like a good distinction for like migrants who move into any city, probably. And it's kind of like in contrast to like your hometown sweetheart or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I do know I have friends who like were born and raised in like Flushing, for example,
Yeah.
and like they're now seeing like some of their childhood friends get married, and like yeah, that kind of vibe is I feel like what they're experiencing, but us as migrants into the city
True. Yeah.
and like
yeah.
seeing dating scene here is a totally different picture.
Yeah. I feel like dating here is like, oh, I've seen you for like a couple of weeks, if that, and then like, hey, like I'm interested, like let's.
Yeah, things move like super fast.
Yeah. And like, hey, I don't know if I like you yet, but I'm interested in getting to know you better, and we just need to like continue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or it's like you met through a dating app and you've never talked and you just say, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I think like for them, like or something I was always thinking about. I was like, why is she so focused on these two guys when there's like probably people at school, people
Yeah,
at college.
4
Like there's like
billion other
so
people
many
then.
other people that you can like get to know. But for her, it's just those two guys. But in New York, it's like there are genuinely so many people in the
Yeah,
city.
that's true. And it's like this concept of like a soulmate also. Like I feel like this show, it plays out your fantasy dream of like there is a one person out there for you and you always are drawn back to that person.
Yeah, and that's how it ends too.
Yeah.
It's like it's always been Conrad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Belly is just like a romantic at heart though. And I can see how like
You can feel that.
I can feel it. I can feel
You
it.
feel
But
that? You feel that? Yeah.
Damn.
I can see how like she like romanticizes things sometimes to her detriment because yeah, it's like very easy to write like the narrative in your head already. But when everything like it's so like convenient, right? Like her like oh, it's like always been Conrad, like it's always been him. And especially since like all this is happening before she graduates college. So she really like doesn't
dude.
really know.
Belly, you know nothing.
Yeah, she hasn't experienced life.
True. We're 4 years out of college. I still don't know.
I know.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I think she takes steps with it with Paris, but I'm sure that she still needs a lot of time. This is an aside, but when I watched like the season, it reminded me of when we went to Atlantic City at the boardwalk.
Oh, yeah. In season 2, they go to the boardwalk
Yeah.
and the beach.
Oh yes.
Yeah. And we did that as well.
Yeah, we did. Sorry, that was just.
That's a really good connection.
Yeah.
Thank you. There was
We
a
did do that.
boardwalk in the show, and
Yeah.
we've
Also
seen
went
the
to
boardwalk.
boardwalk once.
In real life,
We've
yes.
seen
We
the
went there
boardwalk.
once. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. One last point on that is I feel like in real life there are so many IMO. This is my
IMO.
O.
Emo.
But like there's so many people that you can build a really really like joyful life with. And it doesn't have to be a particular person. It's not like, oh, this is the one person for me. There's like many people that you could have built really really wonderful lives. This is my opinion. You could build really really
Wait, is this your
wonderful
opinion?
lives.
I don't know. You didn't mention it was
I
your
think
opinion.
it's your opinion. I'm
It is
not
your opinion.
sure, but I think it
yours?
is.
No, because I was just about to say, like, if you guys believe in soulmates, like, that's great.
I don't
But
understand.
like in reality,
Yeah.
it's like you could date a lot of people and you
Yeah.
can make it work if you commit and you have a healthy relationship.
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
feel like you can make it work with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then in the show, it's like, oh, it's like
One person.
it has to be.
Yeah, it's one person you met when you were like
Yeah.
5. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's you said you want that.
No, yeah, I know. I'm just jealous. I was agreeing with
Okay.
it.
Okay.
If she had just really let him go, like when she committed to Jeremiah and was like, I'm gonna marry you, I feel like if she just went through with that, committed to it,
Yeah.
kept boundaries with Conrad,
Yeah.
I think she could have had a really, really great life with Jeremiah. And like it would have been just as legitimate of a love.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he didn't cheat.
Right. That.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We see Belly never fully close that door.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, like to the point of like boundaries. And
Yeah.
ideally they get engaged and start planning the wedding after she's closed that door. and they've talked through
Yeah.
like the boundaries that she's gonna have.
Also, ideally, she doesn't live with Conrad alone that summer while she's planning
yeah.
the wedding.
I mean, Jer has to build his career, man.
But she could have lived at home. Like, she didn't have to live with
Bro,
Conrad.
if you have like a nice beach house, I would rather be there, bro.
And she was like, "Want to go wedding shopping with me?
Oh, yeah.
Want to go get my bouquet?"
Well, no one else was doing it with her, dude.
Yeah. Want to get peaches and wipe my face?
Loki, that was a great scene.
That was a crazy scene. Wait, back to the earlier point about we never see guys like Conrad. I think maybe part of that is like I feel like guys in real life have better boundaries than Conrad.
You think?
Oh.
What are our thoughts on that?
Guys have
Wait, which
Wait, what do you
version of
mean?
Conrad?
Like, wait, what am I thinking right now? Like, you know what? I don't even know what I meant. Let's scratch that.
So I think if I'm interpreting it, I think the men that Maria's been entangled with have had good boundaries.
All right. Anyways, let's move
So
on.
why'd you bring it up?
Because I thought I was cooking with something, but I wasn't. I really wasn't.
But I feel like...
Then she dropped the pan.
I feel like... Those are really good jokes. Good job, Cinder.
Yeah.
When Cinder tells a really good joke, I have to affirm because it doesn't happen
thank
very
you.
often.
Oh,
I feel very affirmed until she says that.
Affirmative action, yeah.
Wait, I was gonna say, I feel like most guys don't, and most guys don't have good boundaries, and they act like Conrad. Like,
Yeah, you're right. What am I thinking? Yeah, you know what? Scratch what I said.
like
I don't
he's
know what I was
like
thinking.
he's like having a hard time letting her go.
Yeah.
But like still is drawn to her and wants to be near her and spend time with her, but knows like the right thing is to not. Like, you know that push and pull he had, like when he was like, "Oh, I promised my mom on her deathbed that I would take care of Jer, and I need to let go of Belly for Jer's sake." And for Belly's sake. He was like, I need to let go. But then, like, when the Peaches scene came, like, he couldn't help himself but wipe her face with his shirt. And, like...
Yeah.
I mean, she needed to wipe her face with something.
Right.
He did not need to
He has
wipe
a
his
hand.
face.
She has a hand.
Wait, yeah.
Wait, I feel like a hit. Like,
He could have been like, "You have juice on your face."
You guys
hey,
know
like actually, that's like a
Just
little.
let it drip, bro.
Yeah, it's fine. Who cares?
Do you think it would be worse if he used his hand?
Well, like, don't use your body. Like,
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
Like, would it be
Like
worse
social
if he was
distance.
like, if he was like,
yeah, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
okay,
nasty.
don't demonstrate.
To the mic too.
hey you?
Anywhoosies.
Anywho.
To your point on like the soulmates may or may not exist in real life, I feel like what kept like watchers watching all throughout the seasons though was like following the fantasy that we know doesn't really play out in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the most part, to see that fantasy play out.
Seeing something that you know probably wouldn't happen in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, how boring would it be if she ended up with Benito?
You're right. Actually, so true. Like, some random person she meets,
Wait.
and I was like, who cares?
Oh my gosh, and I feel like that's such a good contrast to La La Land. Like, La La Land was
Oh,
such this,
true.
like, this whole picturesque, like, the LA dream and, like, following your passions and stuff. And then you see at the end that it turns out imperfectly. Like, she doesn't
Oh, and
marry
reality
Seb.
hits, and
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
And
It
it's, so
hurts,
you, like,
yeah.
it ends and you're sad, but you're also like, wow, like, that is
Makes sense.
me, that is life.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it brings it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
Good movie.
Yeah, I watched it once when I was 16.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
Yeah.
with a virus on your computer?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, I get it though. I think like I feel like a lot of people you can be compatible with. It's like how much are you willing to like just like what you said, like commit and pour yourself into. Because I think if two people pour themselves into building a relationship, it could work.
Yeah.
But I think
Even if you're incompatible, like, naturally.
yeah, but I think for Belly, she just like ever since she was a little kid, she knew.
Now that we've talked about some dating stuff. Okay. There's other characters in the show.
There are, you're right.
So
Yes.
what about Belly and her bestie Taylor's friendship?
Tay-Tay.
Should we
Tay-Tay.
should we dissect their friendship?
Yeah.
What is good? What was bad? What should we learn? What should we take away? What should we leave?
I think they had a pretty complex relationship in season 1. And it was not like boy focused, it was more just like Taylor maybe being jealous of like the life that Belly had at Cousins, and that getting in the way of them like being truly friends or being like truly happy for each other.
Yeah. There's like a scene where Taylor comes to Cousins for Belly's birthday.
Yeah.
And then Belly's like, "Oh, I'm really excited to see her, but like I kind of don't want her to be here on my birthday because she, like, I think she's Taylor's the popular girl at school.
Oh.
And then, like, all the guys really, really like Taylor, but then Belly's, like, the nerdy, ugly kid.
Yeah.
So then she's like, oh, like, Taylor always gets all the attention, and, like, like...
She wants it for herself.
Yeah, she was like,
That's
oh,
tough.
today's my day, and I, like,
Yeah.
it's hard to,
Right,
like,
right.
want her here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think there's also that tension of, like,
I get yeah.
there's comparison. Yeah.
Yeah. Being like middle school / high school girls is rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not to the same.
Yeah, you agree?
You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
You really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Like, I wonder if all girls like relate to that to some extent of
Yeah.
the
Probably.
comparison
Yeah.
or just attention,
Yeah.
insecurity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just something you just have to go through, like a rite of passage, honestly. And I think that happens when you don't fully know yourself, and so like you're basing yourself off of like other people, like not even off of what other people think. Maybe that is part of it, but also just of who other people are, and you're like, oh, who am I compared to this person?
Oh, and they seem... I perceive them as, like, this, and this.
Yeah.
And, like, oh, maybe I should be that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I feel like entering college, I just made friends with guys. So it was like, it's easier. They're not comparing. There's no...
Yeah, that's true.
There's no insecurity. There's no drama. Like,
It's very straightforward.
True.
yeah.
When I
Yeah.
first met
You
Cinder
relate.
I relate, yeah.
with guys, like, your guy friends?
I think
Or
it's just
as a
like
guy?
a lot less like complicated. Like we just don't.
You think girls are complicated?
Yeah.
On Women's Day, you're saying that
I
right
mean,
now?
you guys are complex. You guys are layered, right?
Oh, she somehow turned that to a compliment.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with Cindy. I think it's like I don't think guys really we don't put too much thought, at least in high school, on like who we are, like what our like status is within like. I think we're just pretty base like creatures in high school.
Yeah.
There are a couple things that every guy like cares about. I think it's like the NBA, Spider-Man,
Yo, Jason Tatum, man.
Spider-Man.
and girls.
Actually?
Honestly, yeah, like I could if I
Spider-Man.
if I meet anyone, I could like if I default to one of those three topics, like
Oh.
we can chat.
Spider-Man being one of them.
Wait, every guy likes
Inclusive of
Spider-Man.
Spider-Verse.
Dude,
Including Spider-Verse.
every guy likes Spider-Man.
What?
Yeah,
Have you met a
yeah.
guy that doesn't like
No,
Spider-Man?
I'm like.
Well, I've
going
never
through in my
asked if
head,
they like
and
Spider-Man.
I can't.
Like, I bet if you ask, like, oh, do you like Spider-Man? They're like, yeah, he's like my favorite superhero.
Not
I
even
love
like
Spider-
Batman
Yeah.
or like
Oh,
Superman.
Batman's too brooding.
Oh.
He is
He's too
brooding.
complex.
Oh, but Spider-Man's the good guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he's kind of nerdy too.
That's
Yeah,
true.
and he's
Aw,
cringy.
okay, okay.
neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know where he's from?
Queens.
Queens.
Brooklyn. Oh, Queens.
Hello.
Mario is from Brooklyn.
Mario.
Yeah, he is. Have you,
Like from Super Mario.
yeah,
Luigi.
have you watched
Oh.
the Have you watched the Mario Brothers movie?
No.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
from Brooklyn.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, but yes.
Cool.
So you you can sense that like guys, you liked hanging out with guys.
I think I was getting fed up with like drama from girl groups that I had been a part of, and it was just so much easier to get along with guys.
Yeah.
I was gonna say about Taylor, I stan Taylor generally, but I feel like one thing that I wouldn't take from her, like from season 3, was, and probably the producers did this on purpose, but she didn't really give Belly much of an opinion when she was making these decisions about Jer or Conrad. I did stand that she was very protective of Belly, so
Yeah.
she would sit down with Conrad and be like, you can't hurt her again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
things, but
She's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
yeah. Like, you need to be intentional. But I feel like, or at least we never saw her sit down with Belly and be like, are you being intentional? Have you sorted out your feelings?
True.
Yeah.
So are you saying like she was too supportive and to like, oh, like
Yeah.
whatever you want, you got it? Like she didn't like tell her the
Exactly.
hard truths.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
Taylor, of all people, should be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Especially if Laurel wasn't there. Yeah.
I remember when Belly first got engaged and she told Taylor, like, as the first person she ever told. And she was like, Taylor, like, guess what? And it was like the day after, like,
Her and Steven
Taylor
broke
had
up,
just.
right?
Yeah, her and Steven broke up. But also, like, Taylor was like, Belly, like, I know Jeremiah cheated on you, but if you want to be with him, like, and Belly was, like, really mad at Jared. They were broken up. she's like, if you really want to be with him, like, then, you know, try it.
Yeah.
And then the next day, Belly goes, Taylor, guess what? She's like, we're engaged.
Oh gosh.
And then I think Taylor's reaction was like, what, are you joking? Like, she was, I think she was like really taken aback.
Right.
Yeah.
At first. But then she was like, you know what? I'm gonna full on support.
Yeah.
But then later during the, like, at the wedding, when Belly was like kind of freaking out and she was like kind of being mean towards Taylor.
Oh, right.
Taylor was like, maybe you haven't figured stuff out and maybe you shouldn't even be going through with this. And then Belly was like so angry. But it was like probably Taylor's true thoughts the whole time that she just didn't say.
And she was, yeah.
Yeah.
But also saying that on your wedding day is kind of tough because it's like, well, things have already been decided. It's like, she should have said that a lot earlier.
A lot earlier.
Yeah. Right. It does remind me, I feel like, as like girlfriends or whatever, it's like hard to know when and how and to what extent.
To be like completely honest about like things,
Yeah.
Because you know when if they love if they love someone else, it's hard to. Okay, I feel like there's a lot going on.
No, thank you for speaking that truth.
Yeah, I think Taylor was like a little loyal to a fault because instead of like being like hey up front with her, she was like, you know what, I'm gonna support you, which is great.
Yeah.
But I think she was a little too quick with that. Yeah.
It's like easier to be the supportive.
It is. It so is, honestly.
Conflict avoidant. Yeah.
Because like you're like, you're like the good person, you know, and like people want to hear what they want to hear.
Yeah. Do you guys remember when she did, like, when Taylor threw her bridal shower and like Laurel, like Belly's mom, wasn't even there?
Yeah.
And I was just like, I feel like Taylor should have
not
contacted
Conrad.
the mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And been like, you should come. Like, I don't want to throw this without you. Like, you should be the one to plan it with me.
Yeah.
But I think we needed to see how
Conrad would do
Conrad
it.
is so sensitive.
We needed Conrad to come back in that moment.
Yeah.
Taylor's a good friend though.
Yeah, she's stuck by Belly's side the whole time.
Dude, Belly's so mean, bro. Like, she said some really mean stuff.
During the wedding. Yeah.
So mean. Okay, Dan, I have a question for you. So let's say you are Taylor, and that same experience happened where Belly comes to you and she's like, yo, like, we're engaged. Like, what would you do?
I mean, honestly, knowing me, I'd probably be like super supportive.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, if
You are a cheerleader.
if it's someone that like I really think, I don't think I would say like, oh, this is the wrong person. I think like, hey, like the timeline might be a little rushed. Because I think that's easier like pill to swallow than like, hey, like this is not your right person.
So when would you say that though?
Yeah, right.
I mean like soon, you know? I think it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
You are a hype man. So I feel like also if one of your close friends heard that from you, they would take it really seriously because they're like, Dan must have thought a lot about this in order to say something not 100% hype man.
And I think that kind of means more coming from someone who is a hype man, right? Like these like hard truths, like, oh, like you must really believe this if like you're saying this.
Right.
Normally you're just like, let's go, you know what I mean?
But that was really accurate.
I don't even sound like that. I say
Life is for living.
Yeah.
I say that. I say Happy International Women's Day, all you women out there.
Okay.
So how ideally should that have gone?
I think I like that she was supportive in the moment.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like Belly like came to Taylor like not really second guessing, but kind of like apprehensive, right?
Looking
like,
for the validation.
Yeah, like, she needed it in that moment, and I think I'm glad that Taylor gave it to her. But I think I agree with Dan. Like maybe a little bit later, maybe like a week or two down the line, she's like, hey, like I feel like you should take some time to think about it. And I also think that like that time in between matters because it shows that like Taylor was like very intentional about thinking about it and like put a lot of thought into it. And like obviously it's not easy to tell someone that, and so having time in between for Taylor to like think about it, how she would say it, how to come across, like I think that matters a lot too. Yeah. Versus her saying it right then and there, then it's like, oh, your gut reaction is that, right? But like, you didn't take time to think about how that would make me feel, me as in Belly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
At the end of the bridal shower, Belly starts spinning. Like she's like spiraling and she's like, oh my gosh, like I just realized I'm gonna be someone's wife. And you could tell that Taylor was like, oh, she's finally getting it. Like, like Taylor was kind of like, yeah, I mean, that's the whole point. Like, she was like, that's what you wanted. And I think you could hear in her tone that she thought, like,
it was good acting.
I told you so.
Yeah.
Like, I think she got, like, a set of cards with her
her name. I was like,
as, like, Mrs. Fisher. And she was like, oh my gosh, like, I think I'm gonna like this
Right.
is too
Guys, I
fast.
think I might be a wife.
Yeah, I think I might be a wife.
And I feel like Taylor comforted her in the moment, but that could have been like
Another opportunity.
to follow up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
How do you
then-
guys feel about that? Like one day you'll be in that position. You'll be like, I'm gonna be a wife.
That's like so far off. I cannot even comprehend.
No, I mean like I think it's legit. Where it's like, oh wow, like
Your identity changes.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you're
Totally.
Mrs. Fisher.
Yeah.
Well, you can also keep your last name.
Yeah. Not saying that you have to take. I'm just like,
Yeah, no, that's
That
actually kind of
finality is
scary
really
to think
scary,
about.
yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
One of my now married friends was like, when he was single or even when he was dating, like he had very clear vision for what he wanted his life to look like. And then in getting married, he like laid all of that down and like threw it out the window for the sake of like building a life together with this other person.
True.
And this is an ambitious person. Like he had
Yeah.
career goals, like aspirations for his education and stuff. And he was like, no, like none of that means anything to me anymore because it's more worth it to me to build this life with
Are we
this
thinking
person.
about the same friend? Because
say their name in 3, 2. No, I'm just kidding.
we have this other friend who like
Oh,
had
no.
gotten into business school.
Right.
And he like deferred his admittance and like his whole life was like working
Yeah.
towards like getting into business school, like working at like MBB, like that was his whole life.
Yeah.
And then he got married and he was like, actually I'm going to put this money that I've been saving for business school towards like my wife's education.
Her grad school.
And
Whoa.
she like, he decided like he doesn't want to go to business school
He's not going
anymore. Like,
he quit his top consulting job, like his dream job.
yeah.
Yeah. So that he could be more present at home.
Hey, if
Yeah.
you're listening to this, you demand.
Yeah. No,
Respect.
you demand.
Class A
Yeah.
simp.
You demand.
No, but I think that's
Hey, so you would love that, huh?
Hey, committed simp. And
committed
you know
simp, yeah. And he's now paying for her like school debt.
That's crazy.
So
Respect.
that's respect.
It's the
Yeah.
building a life together thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to a wedding recently, and the pastor's speech to them before they did their vows, he was like, you will never be who you are meant to be until your wife is who she is meant to be.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, can you say it again? I'm confused.
He said to the husband, he was like, you will never be who you are meant to be until your wife is who she's meant to be.
Whoa, that's interesting.
Does that go the other way too?
And then he said it to her.
Right.
Yeah.
He was like, wait a second.
you were holding your breath.
I was like, this is so unfair. Yeah, and then and I think
Right.
the point he was
Yeah.
trying to make was like your needs are her needs and your vice versa, and like you push each other towards like each other's like
Best.
mission, passion,
Wow.
purpose
yeah,
in life.
Yeah.
And your sole purpose is to lift them up. So if they haven't achieved their fullest potential, then you
beautiful.
haven't achieved your fullest potential.
That's so beautiful.
It's kind of scary also.
It's very scary.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was a
and
little scared.
I was talking to like an older couple at my church today, and they're like hitting retirement, like they've been together for decades, and he was saying like my meaning in life has become so intertwined with like providing for my spouse now. Like I'm finding fulfillment and meaning in lifting her up. Like that's part of his identity now too.
Holy.
Isn't that crazy,
Holy,
bro?
Holy. Bro, Conrad could never.
You have any thoughts, Dan?
Oh, also Taylor. Sorry. Please.
Wait, I feel like I said most. I think she was loyal to a fault.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I was gonna say. Also in season 1, she kisses Steven, which is Belly's brother.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And then they get in a huge fight because of that.
Yeah. that's
Because she
tough.
didn't tell Belly, like,
Yeah.
oh, like, I
Whoopsies.
made out with your brother,
Yeah.
and I think I love him.
It's kind of crazy, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they get in a huge fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we've learned that in other shows as well, that you just gotta communicate, man.
You just gotta communicate so early.
Communicate.
So,
Get it.
that's how you talk about it. Speak so fast you
So
miss all
true.
the letters.
Yeah.
You just got good.
You should find some of her old acapella performances when she's like, shh. Have you guys seen this?
No.
That has nothing to do with what we were talking about, bro.
I'll show you guys,
Boxing?
like when she beatboxed, it's like so funny. She's like,
Are we gonna break down the mom relationships?
Oh, that's a cute relationship.
Like between the moms, but also like the daughters and the moms.
Oh, true. Yeah,
Sally and Laurel.
yeah.
Also, how you know it was written by a woman that the moms were friends. That's just such a utopian world.
Yeah, true.
I feel like
Our mom's friend.
Yeah, my mom has a lot of friends.
Well, but are you friends with like your mom's friends' kids?
Yeah.
And are you dating them?
Well, they're like my best friends from home.
Oh, that's
yeah.
kind of cute. Dan lives like the picture perfect life.
Yeah.
Like let's establish that that's a precious thing.
Yeah.
You know?
The mothers have really different personalities, and they I feel like they depict that really well. Where like the Korean mom is like really, really put together, doesn't really get emotional. She like will do and execute things really, really well, and that's how she cares. Like the way she cares for people is that she like make sure they're like on top of school, and like make sure that like Susanna's eating healthily, and like has someone like to like drive her to play, like logistically she's like everything under control.
Yeah.
And then Susanna is like, oh, like, I want to take Belly to the debutante ball.
Yeah, have her experience life.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, I just want Belly to, like, be with one of my sons. And, like, that's just, like, the way that she is. And she loves, like, very freely to Belly and Laurel, like, their whole family. Like, they literally have them over every year that summer, like, to her house and have them stay with her the whole time. Like, she's, like, extremely hospitable, like, loves very freely.
Yeah.
And so, because they're so different, I think, like, personalities are so different, I feel like they depict the clashing of their differences in how they care about people. But at the end of the day, they both just really care, but the way that they like express that is like so different. And that's why they kind of like butt heads during the show, I feel. Yeah.
And how they care about each other too.
Yeah.
Or true, that scene that we watched for the recap, right? Laurel finding out that like Adam cheated on her like 3 years ago.
I think so she didn't know that he had cheated. So then when he didn't show up for her favorite holiday, she was like, where are you? You need to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Because like this is happening, like she has cancer again, it's coming back.
Yeah.
So she told him again.
Yep.
And I think like Susanna had intentionally not told Adam that. And so when he shows up, because he does care at the end of the day, even though he cheated on her, like he shows up and then she gets really upset. That like why would you call him here? But then she just really wanted like someone else to come and help take care and stuff. Like Laurel just wanted that. But then like Susanna was like, no, like I like don't want him around, like all this stuff.
Yeah. I think that's like a very common in like people who have different like love languages or different like ways of wanting to be cared for. Like I think like that the reason why Laurel brought Adam is it kind of coincides with like her personality too, right? Where she's like, oh, this is how it should be, and like that's why I'm gonna invite him over. But then like she can't grasp and like understand how Susanna works, and so like she's like, oh, why would you not have your husband here, right? And that's why she kind of butts in and like maybe meddles a bit too much and like brings him back, you know. But I think that causes a lot of clashes when like two friends who like both deeply care about each other but like just do not fully understand like how the other person wants to be taken care of and like cannot become that person fully for the other person because they're just like different in how they receive care and want to receive care and maybe give care.
That's a good general friendship lesson too, I think.
Yeah.
It's like the love languages thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like understanding sometimes that like people receive love and give love in different ways.
Yeah.
Understanding that allows you then to be able to love your friend in the way that they receive it.
Yeah.
And know when to not overstep or when to step in.
Yeah.
And then also being gracious towards your friends to like oh, they didn't know that I expected this. Yeah.
Because I feel like rarely if people are truly like good friends and like genuinely care about each other, it's never just like out of ill intent when like you hurt someone in that way. It's just like a misunderstanding of how the other person feels or just like wants to be loved, you know?
Yeah, it's usually like expectations too. It's like just miscommunications of like, oh, I expected this from you, didn't get it for like some reason or another.
Yeah.
And then you gotta like reconcile
Talk it
that.
out.
Yeah.
But you can tell that they deeply care. They just communicate differently.
A small aside, let's say you guys all have kids around the same age. Would you guys want your kids to date each other, or do you think that would be too much?
I think that'd be so fun.
I think that would be fun as well.
Okay, we can show this to your grandkids one day.
I feel like that would be fun when they're older. Like, I think after watching this show and seeing how messy it got when they're like 16, again, I keep on forgetting they're 16. Like, I just feel like it's just so messy. But maybe when they're like in their 20s and like are more mature and can like handle things better, then I'd be like, oh yeah, go for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, let's say Carrie or Cindy's son wants to date your daughter. You're gonna be like no until they're 25.
Well, no, I can't do that.
Wait, I would do that.
Really?
Really?
Oh. Not 25, but like
When they're older. And
I
have
am
more
a
information.
strong proponent that men are underdeveloped in high school.
Okay,
and
yeah.
I feel
Carol
like we
has
should just
specific opinions about
Men in high
I
school.
think men, period.
wait. Yeah. I just feel like sometimes, you could just wait a little bit and wait until college.
Mm.
On the other hand, I've seen family friends date. And maybe this was my limited sample size, but like I saw, for example, I knew the girl's side better. Like I think she was aware that like the parents were in on it and like that any news would be shared.
Yeah.
And so I think it almost held them more accountable.
Yeah.
Because they were like, oh, like our parents are watching.
Yeah.
So
A little bit more.
What was the end result?
They're dating.
Yay!
Yeah. And they're in college now, but they
Oh.
started. Yeah.
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah.
For Belly and them, like, they know that they're also so entangled, and they still didn't care about,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tangled, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like there was so much entanglement, yet Belly was like, I'm just gonna go kiss the other one actually.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
I don't understand. Is Belly actually likable, or do we just relate to her too much to admit that she's a lot?
Ooh.
Is she likable?
Do
And,
we
like-
relate to her?
I don't. I
Actually, L question.
wait. No. Hey. Let me explain. Let me explain. I think I don't relate to her, but I feel bad for her because
Why do you feel bad?
I feel like she has all these big emotions, but like doesn't have either the time or people to help her process them. All of these emotions go into these two guys.
Yeah, who were previously her support system.
Yeah. So I feel bad for her.
Oh, true.
Yeah. I think plainly, like, by the last episode, I was so frustrated with Belly. I
Yeah.
was like, you need to calm down.
Yeah. I was like watching Twilight recently.
Yeah.
And so I was listening to this podcast. It's like a podcast of like movie directors. And the movie directors were like, for Twilight, they intentionally made Bella like kind of like a boring person that didn't have much personality.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that you can insert yourself into Bella.
Yeah.
And then you can experience like what she's experiencing
Yeah.
as the main character.
What?
So that you feel like you're dating Edward. Or like you feel like Jacob wants you. You know what I mean?
He wanted me?
Yes,
Oh,
he
he
did.
did, Dan. He really did.
When you use your imagination, you're just...
The only thing I remember is like the sparkle thing.
Oh yeah.
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 So I was like, that actually makes a lot of sense for Belly because
Yeah.
Bella and Belly
yes,
are the same
Yeah.
NPC.
yeah,
non-player
because Belly
character.
like only really has a personality when she when she goes to that club in season 3 and kicks that guy to get her backpack back.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, since when were you like tenacious?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was like,
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
when
good
did you-
word. Good
right?
word. Yeah.
When thank you.
Public school's not bad, I guess. I used to make those jokes.
That's crazy. That's elitist.
But yeah, like all of these like personality traits that like
Yeah.
came out about her, like came out when she was like starting to discover herself in Paris.
Yeah.
But before that, like she was NPC, bro.
Because I feel like if they portray someone who's too out there and has too strong
Oh.
of a personality, you're like, oh, like that's not really who I am. Like,
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
relate to like that side of her, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But if she's just kind of like vanilla,
Demure.
yeah,
Moldable.
demure, then like you're like,
Yeah.
oh wait,
Like
actually, I
a
kinda see
high
myself in-
girl. Yeah.
A high girl?
Yeah.
What's a high girl? You mean
Like
an uwu girl?
no. There's two types of girls in this world.
Yeah. Wait, but what is a? Hi-
It's a bruh girl and a hi. Yeah.
Oh.
We can talk about that next time.
Oh, that'd be an interesting topic.
Yeah.
You're a bruh girl.
Oh, I know. Thank you for that.
Damn.
I think you guys are all bruh girls.
I think we're all bro girls.
Okay, I was gonna ask you guys a question. When Belly, at the end of season 2, she chooses Jeremiah. She's like, even though, like, I don't know, she might have unresolved feelings with Conrad, whatever, like, she chooses Jeremiah at the end of season 2 and is like, I still want you. Moi. And then she continues to date Jeremiah for the next, like, 3 years.
Yeah.
She also, like, goes through, like, to engagement, to the wedding, like,
Yeah, very fast.
my question is like, could you have
Like, after being committed to Jeremiah for so long,
yeah
could you imagine, like, Conrad coming back into the picture and changing, reverting back again?
yeah
That-
or like realizing for yourself and like being like, okay, this is the right move.
Honestly, it reminds me of like real life stories we've heard of, like someone like breaking off engagement.
Yeah.
And I've heard of scenarios where like somebody from the past comes back and the door is reopened.
Yeah.
And I think in this situation, like the door was closed because Conrad was at Stanford. He was completely removed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he re-entered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he hadn't re-entered, she probably would have married Jeremiah.
Yeah.
And also, if he hadn't re-entered, like, as a different person, right?
Oh, right.
If he came back as his same self, brooding self, like, unapproachable, whatever, she'd be like, oh, like, I didn't miss out on anything, like, this is who I knew, and, like, I don't want that. And she knows that. But because he came back different, went to therapy. Yeah, like, it's just an overall better person. Like, she's like, wait a second, like, this is, like, the one I know. This is, like, who I liked back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's hard we shouldn't underestimate the power of, like, puppy love or first loves.
That's what I'm saying. It's, like, you like someone for so long, and, it's just, like,
I know that, like, it's a movie trope to, like, I object. I feel like that happens, like, more often than we think.
At weddings, really?
I think so.
Really?
Like, yeah, I'm sure, like, that happens, like...
In real life?
I'm sure it happens at least a little bit.
In the same, like,
Why else?
intonation, too.
Wait, do they still ask that? They don't still ask that, do they?
What?
It's like, does anyone
I
object to
haven't
this?
heard of it.
But also, it's like, if you're gonna object, don't object before, right? Anywho, these.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, could you see yourself doing that? Did we answer that already?
Or I guess I'm saying, like, I've heard of it happening with, like, people that are so well-intentioned. Like, I don't doubt their character at all. I don't doubt who they are.
That would break my heart.
I think when
It's crazy.
I think when you fight, like, when it's so final and you have to make that one choice, it's like... Because this is ultimately, like, the biggest decision we'll make in our entire lives.
Yeah.
I think it's, like, the biggest decision
I think
we'll
it's the
make.
biggest decision as well.
That's why a lot of people get cold feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know that to be true because I've watched a lot of movies.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
Movies
this is the
are
show,
really
actually.
representative of how people react in real life. That's
Yeah.
for
They
sure.
are. Art imitates life that imitates art.
Right.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just want to watch a trashy fantasy
Yeah.
Oh,
with, like, broody and, like, unstable, immature men.
yeah.
That is literally the show. Yeah, honestly.
That's what she was saying, talking about it. Do you get the reference?
I get it now, thanks.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
If you're the person who has those lingering feelings, you can probably anticipate it.
Which probably speaks to like in that situation where Conrad kind of came back and she got a little confused.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She probably should have done something.
For sure.
Like when she was like cleaning his surfing wound and she
For
was
sure,
like,
bro.
she was like, that
Yeah.
was all me. But she probably should have just like walked away from the two of them for a little bit.
Or talk to Taylor.
Yeah.
Could have been like, bestie, you go, girl. You know what?
Or talk to her fiance, Jer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think, in summary, communicate.
Facts, dude.
I think that is a summary.
It's hard though, like, because she had so much built up in her head.
Yeah.
I feel like everything she would say would hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is so true,
Yeah,
Dan.
that's such an
a
empath
really good
thing to say. You're such an empath.
I think we're treating Dan like a child.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Of course.
Truly.
Gotcha, sriracha. But I guess, like, overall, if you guys had to rate the show out of 5 stars, what would it be and why? Just very quick, very quick.
I think like 4.
Explain.
I feel like it was fun to watch. It gets you thinking, and it's fun to just escape reality for a bit and like focus on someone else's problems. Yeah.
At least I'm not Belly.
I mean, Belly ends up pretty chillin', not gonna lie. I would also get a 4. Similar reasons. I thought it was really entertaining, but I really liked All the Boys Love Before a lot better.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, I love the trilogy. Yeah.
Oh.
Why do you like it better?
Dude, it's just like maybe like the movie format I like was more tight in terms of the plot. But I think the chemistry was really good. Yeah. Also, I saw myself in Laura Jean. 'Cause she's really nerdy and cringy.
And a romantic
Yeah.
at heart.
Yeah.
She had slightly more of a personality.
Yeah.
I would also say 4 out of 5.
Bruh. Groupthink.
The thing is, no, I'm thinking like what I would say is a 5 out of 5. I think like there are some K-dramas that I've watched that I fully think is 5 out of 5. And I think it's because it explores like much deeper emotion. Like I feel like this is like, oh, these are realistic emotions that someone as they're 16
Yeah.
does, and I've made similar mistakes, so I can relate and like reminisce on like what those times were like. I feel like there are K-dramas that very much break down like, okay, at this age of life that we're in, like what are common, like what are things that like would rip your heart out.
Can you
that
share a
might
few for the
happen.
viewers?
Like 25-21 is like probably one of my top. I think it does the mother-daughter relationship really well. It explores like the IMF crisis in Korea, like the 9/11. It also explores that. There's just like much more like realistic stakes that were happening,
Yeah.
and it kind of like breaks your heart that like reality hits and these,
Right.
yeah,
So it's more grounded in reality,
yeah,
and it's deeper.
yeah.
I'd give it a solid 2.
Ooh.
What the heck?
Rip that.
Give me that sweat.
Yeah, give it back, man.
I know I've been an imposter this
Venmo
whole
charge
time.
$28. HBO
So
store.
thank you for asking, because now I can unveil my true. No, I'm just kidding. I think to the summer's credit, acting was good most of the time, and we did learn a lot of relationship lessons.
Yeah.
Objectively, for the genre that it was aiming for, which is like trashy romance, like 10 out of
Good
5
job.
out of 5.
Yeah.
10 out of 5 out of
10
5.
out of 5.
10
10 out of 5 out of 5.
6, 7 out of 5.
That's
200%.
yeah,
That's
200%.
crazy.
Rotten Tomatoes.
No, they like to a T, like the music, the like the heart, soul wrenching parts, like were done all really well. The build up was really good, but I'm just like, at the end of the day, the characters did not develop, and Belly is a frustrating, immature little girl who needs to grow up too. I think I watched it for the social value.
Valid.
Would not watch it on my own.
But you read the book on your own.
Wait, yeah, you literally, she's like, I'm giving it a 2 out of 10, but like the next day I read the
Wait,
whole
no.
books.
She gave it a 10 out of 5 out of 5. That's different. Also, it was 2 out of 5, actually.
2 out of 5.
Hey, public school.
10 out of 5 were trashy.
Okay, rapid fire, favorite line or favorite moment.
Oh my gosh, bro, I have too many.
I think, okay, I can go first. I asked the question. I'm like a sucker for like big, like climactic, like confessions.
Yeah.
So when she's like, I have brown hair, I have brown eyes,
Oh gosh.
my name is Isabel Fisher, and I will always love Conrad Fisher. And then she's like, oh yeah, the woods, you know. And she runs across Paris.
clear?
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
I was
fire.
like screaming, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That was great
That was
scene.
good, that was
It
good.
Okay,
like, really
rapid
well
fire,
done
rapid
scene.
fire.
I like it when he gave her like, so when he visited her in Paris and gave her like the little sand gift.
Oh.
You
Like-
like polar bear?
No, like
Oh, in a
little
in
piece
a bottle.
of sand. Yeah, a little
In
piece of
bottle.
sand that
Oh,
from
from
the beach.
Cousins.
Yeah, because he knows that like, you know,
Yeah.
she really misses cousins and like the vibe there, and so I think that's cute, like a little piece of home.
Yeah,
that's
very
that's
thoughtful.
cute.
Yeah, that was thoughtful.
Yeah. I feel like I
Ew.
I feel like I can recite like literal lines.
One line, one moment.
In Paris, Benito had taught Belly how to ride a
Yeah.
motorcycle.
Oh.
And then when they broke up, Belly was like, you'll always be the boy who taught me to ride a motorcycle. And then Conrad goes, and I'm the boy who taught you how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
T.
That was a good.
T.
That was
T.
good.
Yeah.
Oh no! At that same
Yeah.
dinner, when they were passing around the cigarette, and I need one of you guys to recite it. But in season 1, Belly was like,
Didn't you say marijuana kills
Messes
white
your
matter?
white matter in your brain or whatever.
Yeah.
and then
Messes with white matter.
Yeah.
Messes with white
and
matter.
then he said,
Oh, do you remember every little thing that I've ever
Oh
said?
yeah.
"Oh yeah."
Yeah, and then she goes, oh, get over yourself. And then, like, in Paris, she goes, do you remember every little thing that I ever said?
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
he goes, yes. And then he passes the blunt and doesn't smoke
And
it.
doesn't smoke out. Yeah. Okay.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys missed an opportunity. None of you guys said hey.
Ah, true.
Oh,
It's
that
alright.
was
Run it back.
fire one. Yeah.
I set it up. You guys.
Cool.
Oh, you're so right. That was really fun, you guys.
Yeah.
Fun.
It was really good to dissect some fictional 16-year-old decisions
And what we learned.
and what we learned and apply to our 20-something-year-old lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. And happy Women's Day, everyone.
Happy
Women's Day.
Happy Women's Day to you, Belly.
Cool.
All right.
Good work, everyone.
Okay.